right, fellas, let's talk about something every man wants to know: how to turn up the heat and make her crave you. And no, this isn't about cheesy pickup lines or over-the-top compliments. Today, I'm giving you 10 powerful messages that will ignite her imagination and make her want to be with you. Yes, in every way. Let's dive right in. Now, the first message is, I can't stop thinking about you. It might sound simple, but don't underestimate its power. This line does more than just convey desire. It creates a sense of intimacy that can draw her closer to you. Think about it. When you let someone know they're on your mind, it sparks curiosity and excitement. It's a subtle way of saying, you matter to me, which is incredibly attractive. Imagine her reading this message. It's like planting a seed in her mind, and suddenly she's pondering about you throughout her day. The beauty of this line lies in its authenticity. Women appreciate sincerity, and this straightforward admission allows her to feel desired without any frills. It's a reminder that you see her as more than just a fleeting interest. But let's add another layer here. You could enhance this line by sharing a specific memory that you think about often. Perhaps a moment you spent together that really resonated with you. Saying something like, I can't stop thinking about the way you laughed that night at the cafe, personalizes your message and makes it even more engaging. It shows that you pay attention to the details, and that level of mindfulness goes a long way in building attraction. This message also opens the door to deeper conversations. Once you express that she's on your mind, she might respond with her own thoughts about you. It gives her the chance to reflect on her feelings and share them with you, creating a beautiful back and forth dynamic. The goal here is to make her feel special and wanted, which is crucial in any budding relationship. Moreover, think about the context in which you send this message. Timing is everything. If you've just had a fun date or an intense conversation, this line serves as a perfect follow-up, reinforcing the connection you've built. It's like the cherry on top of a great experience. But even if you're apart, sending this message can bridge the gap, making the distance feel smaller and the connection feel stronger. So when you send, I can't stop thinking about you, remember to be genuine and specific. The more you can make her feel that you're not only thinking about her, but cherishing those thoughts, the more she will be drawn to you. It's all about creating that magnetic pull where she feels the allure of your interest and the warmth of your affection. This line is your first step in making her imagination run wild with thoughts of you, intensifying her curiosity and desire. In a nutshell, this line is about more than just words. It's about connection, intimacy, and the emotional impact you can create with a simple message. Every word counts, and when used wisely, they can open the door to a deeper bond. So, keep this in your arsenal as you navigate the exciting journey of attraction. Let's see how this plays out in the next messages we'll explore today. Next line is, I miss feeling the curves of your body pressed against mine. This line carries a weight that goes beyond mere physicality. It taps into deep emotional connections that linger long after a moment has passed. Imagine the warmth of a shared embrace, the comfort of two bodies fitting together like pieces of a puzzle. This message is an invitation to reminisce about the tender moments you've shared. Those quiet nights when the world outside faded away, leaving just the two of you wrapped in each other's arms. When you send this text, you're not just expressing a desire for her physically. You're evoking the whole experience of intimacy, the soft whispers, the gentle touches, and the laughter that dances between each heartbeat. It's a reminder of vulnerability, of how you both let down your guards to create something special. This line serves as a bridge to those memories, allowing her to revisit the warmth and security of your closeness. Nostalgia can be incredibly powerful, especially in relationships. It's a way of reigniting the spark that might have dimmed over time. Think about the last time you both cuddled under the stars or shared a quiet moment while watching a movie. Those experiences aren't just fleeting, they form the bedrock of your connection. By bringing them to the forefront of her mind, you're reigniting that emotional bond, reminding her of the chemistry that brought you together in the first place. So if you have the power to kind of reignite that with your wife in this spirit. But remember, context matters. Timing is everything. If you've recently shared a rantic evening, or if she's feeling a bit down, this message can be the perfect pick-me-up. It make her feel wanted, cherished. Like she's not just an option, but a priority in your life. It's essential to be sincere. Your tone must reflect genuine longing rather than desperation. This authenticity is what makes the message resonate on a deeper level. Moreover, consider using this line as part of a larger conversation. Follow it up with questions that encourage her to share her own feelings about your time together. Ask her what her favorite memory is or what she misses most. This approach not only shows that you care, but also opens the door for her to express her emotions, creating a dialogue that can lead to even more intimate discussions. In a world where distractions abound, taking the time to express your feelings can make a significant impact. It's easy to forget the little things amid the hustle and bustle of everyday life. By reaching out with such a heartfelt message, you're reminding her that she holds a special place in your heart. It's about making her feel valued and important, and that's a crucial ingredient in any relationship. Ultimately, this line is about connection. It's about bridging the physical and the emotional, intertwining them in a way that makes her feel desired and cherished. It's a powerful reminder that intimacy is not just a physical act. It's a meeting of minds and hearts. When you express that you miss her body pressed against yours, you're inviting her to remember the essence of your relationship, the warmth, the laughter, and the undeniable chemistry that exists between you. So when you send this message, do it with intention. Let her know that you recognize the depth of your connection and that you appreciate every moment you share together. This will not only make her feel special, but will also pave the way for more intimate encounters in the future. The magic lies in the blend of longing and nostalgia, creating an irresistible allure that can bring you closer than ever. As you navigate the complexities of attraction, keep this message in your arsenal, use it wisely, and watch as it transforms your interactions, deepens your bond, and ultimately draws her closer to you. After all, every relationship thrives on the warmth of shared memories and the promise of future intimacy. With this in mind, let your words be a testament to the connection you've built. Embrace the power of nostalgia and use it to your advantage. Whether it's a simple text or a heartfelt conversation, remember that the way you express your feelings can make all the difference in bringing her into your arms once again. So go ahead, send that message, let her know you're thinking about her and that you miss the closeness you share. It's a step toward not just rekindling that spark, but also deepening the bond that keeps you both coming back for more. Imagine the thrill of anticipation, the spark of connection that ignites when you share intimate thoughts. Now let's elevate that feeling with a powerful line. I can't wait to see you so I can run my lips across your neck. This isn't just a statement. It's an invitation to a fantasy, a moment where your words paint a vivid picture in her mind. Instead of a vague desire, you're offering her a glimpse into a tantalizing moment that's just waiting to happen. When you tell her exactly what you're going to do, you're inviting her to visualize the encounter. It's not just about the physical act, it's about the intimacy of the moment. The warmth of your breath against her skin, the softness of your lips brushing against her neck. These details create a sensory experience that can make her heart race and her imagination run wild. Women often appreciate when a partner can articulate their desires in such a vivid manner. It shows not just passion, but also an understanding of the nuances of intimacy. This line can open the door to deeper conversations about desires and boundaries. It encourages her to share her thoughts, her fantasies, and what makes her feel desired. This kind of communication fosters a connection that goes beyond the physical. It's about building trust and understanding, which are vital components of any intimate relationship. Think of it as laying a foundation for a more profound connection that can lead to shared experiences and unforgettable moments. Timing is crucial, of course. Sending this message at the right moment, perhaps when you're both feeling a bit flirty or after a meaningful conversation, can amplify its impact. It's all about context. If she's had a long day and you send her this message, it can serve as a delightful escape from reality, transporting her to a place where she's desired and cherished. As she reads your words, picture her reaction, a smile creeping across her face, her cheeks flushing with excitement. This is not just a text, it's a promise of what's to come. It leaves her craving more, eager to explore the chemistry between you two. You're not just building anticipation for your next encounter, you're crafting an experience that she'll look forward to, one that keeps her engaged and connected to you. However, it's essential to approach this line with care. Make sure you're both on the same page regarding your relationship and the level of intimacy you share. The aim is to enhance the connection, not to make her feel uncomfortable. It's about creating a safe space where both of you can express your desires openly and honestly. When done right, this line can be a game changer, transforming a simple conversation into an intimate exchange that deepens your bond. So as you prepare to send this message, think about the emotions and sensations you want to evoke. Consider how you can make her feel special, desired, and cherished. Remember, communication is a two-way street. Encourage her to share her thoughts and feelings in return. This not only enriches your conversation, but also strengthens the connection you have. In essence, using this line effectively is about more than just words. It's about creating a moment that resonates with both of you. It's about crafting an experience that she'll carry with her, one that makes her look forward to being with you even more. The right words can be incredibly powerful, and when they come from a place of sincerity and desire, they can lead to unforgettable moments of intimacy. As you embrace this approach, remember to pay attention to her responses, engage with her feelings, and let the conversation flow naturally. This not only enhances your connection, but also allows both of you to explore new heights of intimacy together. Each message you send can be a stepping stone toward greater understanding and deeper emotional bonds. In the end, it's about the journey you take together, building anticipation, fostering intimacy, and creating memories that last. So, go ahead, let your words lead the way, and watch as the chemistry between you sparks into something truly special. Now, let's move on to a line that carries a hint of playful anticipation. Imagine the thrill of counting down the days. There's something inherently exciting about that. So here it is. I've been counting down the days until you're in my bed again. This line isn't just a statement, it's an invitation into a world of longing and desire, a world where every tick of the clock brings you closer to her. Remember what you did to tick. Wow, remember what you did to tick. Picture this, a calendar hanging on the wall, marked with little hearts or exclamation points, each day crossed off like a countdown to a big event. This visual creates an image of excitement and eagerness. It's not merely about intimacy, it conveys that you've been thinking about her in a way that transcends the physical. It shows that you value her presence, that her company brings you joy. This blend of emotional connection and physical desire is what makes this line a game changer. When you send this message, you're not just communicating a desire, you're building anticipation. The emotional undertones here are powerful. You're letting her know that she's not just another person in your life, she's someone you genuinely look forward to being with. This kind of emotional investment is incredibly attractive. It tells her that you appreciate the connection you share and that you're genuinely excited about the moments to come. But here's the catch, timing is everything. You want to ensure that this message lands when the mood is right. If she's had a long day or is feeling down, it may be better to save it for a moment when she's more receptive. You want her to feel uplifted and appreciated, not overwhelmed. So choose your moments wisely. The beauty of this line is that it creates a shared experience. It's like you're both in on this little secret, this countdown that only the two of you understand. It makes her feel special, cherished, and desired. When she reads it, she'll visualize the two of you together, and that image will linger in her mind, creating a sense of longing until you're both reunited. In addition to the emotional aspect, there's a playful element to this line. By framing it as a countdown, you're adding an exciting twist that keeps the conversation dynamic. It's not just a straightforward message. It opens the door for playful banter. She might respond with her own countdown or share her excitement about being with you again. This back and forth can elevate the tension and make the anticipation even sweeter. When you use this line, you're also inviting her to engage with you on a deeper level. It's an open door for her to express her feelings too. She might share how she's been feeling or what she's looking forward to when you're together. This not only strengthens your connection, but also shows her that you're invested in her thoughts and feelings. Remember, this isn't just about the physical aspect of being in bed together. It's about the moments that lead up to that, the laughter you share, the intimate conversations, and the memories you create. When she knows you've been counting down the days, it reinforces the idea that your time together is something special, something to be cherished. So, as you craft this message, think about the details you can add to make it even more enticing. You might mention specific things you want to do together or how you plan to make her feel when she arrives. This adds layers to your message and makes it even more compelling. When you say, I've been counting down the days until you're in my bed again, you're not just expressing a desire, you're creating a narrative, you're painting a picture of what's to come, and that's incredibly powerful. You want her to feel that excitement, that energy, and that longing that you have been experiencing. In conclusion, this line is more than just a phrase. It's a tool for building a connection that is both emotional and physical. It invites her to join you in a shared experience of anticipation and excitement. When used wisely, it can deepen your bond and make her feel desired in a way that few things can. So keep this line in your arsenal and use it to create those moments of intimacy and connection that will bring you even closer together. Now, let's shift gears a bit and dive into a line that's both daring and playful, one that can really set the mood. Imagine this. You're both caught up in that electric tension and you want to turn it up a notch. Here it is. I want to hear you moan my name tonight. This line is a bold move, a confident declaration that puts her pleasure front and center. It's not just about saying something sexy, it's about conveying that you're attuned to her desires and that her enjoyment matters to you. Confidence is undeniably attractive, and this message exudes it. When you express this desire, you're inviting her into a shared experience where both of your pleasures intertwine. Imagine the scene. She's reading your message and her cheeks flush with excitement. You can almost picture her biting her lip, anticipation swirling in her mind. This line is like a key that unlocks the door to deeper intimacy, and it encourages her to let go of any inhibitions. But here's the catch. Timing is everything. You want to ensure that the moment feels right. Otherwise, it might come off as too forward. Context is crucial, so gauge where your conversation is headed and if the vibe is appropriate. Beyond the words themselves, consider how this message can flow into a conversation. You could follow it up with a playful tease, something like, I've been thinking about how much I love the sound of your voice when you're lost in the moment. This not only intensifies the anticipation, but also gives her a glimpse into your thoughts, making her feel desired on multiple levels. It's essential to create an environment where she feels comfortable reciprocating. Encouraging her to share her own fantasies can lead to a deeper connection. You might say something like, tell me what drives you wild, or what do you want me to do to you? This opens up a dialogue that can ignite her imagination, turning the conversation into a playful exchange of desires. When done right, this line can be a game changer. It sets the stage for a night filled with passion and connection. As you both explore each other's desires, you'll find that the chemistry only intensifies. Remember, it's about creating a safe space where both of you can express yourselves freely. Now let's move on to another line that's equally enticing and can keep the momentum going. Picture this. You've been teasing her, and the moment feels ripe for a little extra spice. You say, "I've been counting down the days until you're in my bed again." This phrase is a masterclass in anticipation. It not only expresses your eagerness, but also hints at the intimate moments you've shared before. Think about the emotional weight behind this line. It implies that you value your time together and that you're genuinely excited about her presence. It builds a sense of longing, making her feel special and wanted. Women love to feel appreciated, and this message does just that. It shows that she occupies a significant place in your thoughts. As you deliver this line, visualize her reaction. Will she smile? Her heart racing at the thought of your next encounter? You want her to feel that mix of excitement and desire. You could even enhance the anticipation by adding a playful element like, "I can't wait to show you just how much I've missed you." This not only keeps the conversation lighthearted, but also encourages her to think about what's to come. Remember, it's crucial to synchronize your words with your actions. If you've been consistent in your communication and have laid the groundwork for a deeper connection, this line will resonate even more. It reinforces the emotional bond you're building, making her look forward to your next rendezvous. And speaking of anticipation, let's not forget about the power of memory. You might say, "I miss feeling curves of your body pressed against mine." This line taps into nostalgia, reminding her of the warmth and intimacy you've shared. It's a gentle way of expressing your desire while also evoking memories that make her heart flutter. This line can be particularly effective if you've already established a physical connection. The beauty of it lies in the imagery it conjures, the softness of her skin against yours, the warmth of her breath. It allows her to relive those treasured moments, reigniting the spark between you two. When she thinks back on those times, it deepens her longing for you. To elevate this message, consider incorporating a sensory element. You might say, "I can still feel the warmth of your skin and it drives me wild." This not only adds depth, but also makes the experience more vivid for her. Rather than just stating what you miss, you're painting a picture that draws her in. As you weave these messages together, remember that the ultimate goal is to create an atmosphere of intimacy and connection. Each line should build on the last, layering your desires with genuine emotion. When you do this, you're not just saying words, you're crafting an experience that invites her to engage with you on a deeper level. In the end, it's about more than just the messages themselves. It's about the connection you cultivate through them. By being genuine, playful, and attentive, you'll find that these powerful words become a pathway to something truly special. So go ahead, turn up the heat, and let the sparks fly. Browse, next up. Let's dive into something that can truly touch her heart and set the stage for deeper connection. You might be surprised at how impactful a simple compliment can be, but trust me, it's all about delivery. You don't just want to tell her she's beautiful, you want to make her believe it. So here it is. You don't have any idea how beautiful you are, like you see how beautiful you are. You don't. As you send this message, imagine her reaction. Picture her reading those words, her heart skipping a beat. This line isn't just about flattery, it's a way to open her eyes to the beauty you see in her every day. It's essential to be genuine here. When you say this, it should feel like a revelation to her, as if you're letting her in on a secret that she's been blind to. You might even consider adding a personal touch, Perhaps mention a specific moment when you were struck by her beauty. Maybe the way sunlight danced on her hair, or how her laughter lit up the room. The more personal you make it, the deeper the impact. Women often carry insecurities, and hearing that someone finds them truly beautiful can be a game changer. This message is powerful because it combines romance with seduction, creating an emotional bridge between the two of you. When she feels beautiful in your eyes, it boosts her confidence and makes her more open to intimacy. You're not just complimenting her looks, you're also affirming her worth, which can be incredibly seductive. Now, let's talk about the timing of this message. Sending it when she's feeling a little down or insecure can have a profound effect. Maybe she's had a long day or is feeling self-conscious about something. That's your cue to swoop in with this line. It's like giving her a warm hug through your words, and who doesn't love a little emotional support? It shows that you're attentive and care about her feelings, which is a huge turn on. As you craft this message, think about the tone you want to convey. A light, playful tone can work wonders, but if the moment calls for sincerity, don't hold back. You want her to feel the weight of your words, to understand that you genuinely mean what you say. The beauty of this line is that it opens the door for deeper conversations. After sending it, follow up by asking her how she feels about herself or what makes her feel beautiful. This can lead to a heartfelt exchange that strengthens your connection. Another great strategy is to pair this line with a visual element. If you're together, consider showing her a picture where she looks stunning, or even a candid shot that captures her essence. This way, you're not just telling her, you're showing her what you see. If you're texting, a cute selfie of you with a playful smile can enhance the message, suggesting that you're thinking of her in a lighthearted, affectionate way. Don't forget that the ultimate goal here is to create a safe space for her to express herself. When she feels beautiful and appreciated, she's more likely to open up about her desires and vulnerabilities. This can lead to deeper intimacy, both emotionally and physically. The more she trusts you, the more she'll want to share herself with you. Body and soul. So when you send this line, remember the power it holds. You're not just complimenting her, you're building her up, making her feel special. And when a woman feels special, she's more likely to reciprocate that energy. You'll find that the more you lift her spirits, the more she'll want to be close to you in every sense of the word. Now, imagine sending her this message after a fun date or a night out. You could say, I can't stop thinking about how beautiful you look tonight. It's hard to believe you don't see it yourself. This invites her to reflect on her beauty while also making her feel desired and cherished. It's a delightful combination that can lead to some exciting conversations about attraction and connection. Ultimately, this line is about more than just physical beauty. It's about appreciating her as a whole person. It's about recognizing her essence and making her feel valued. When you remind her of her beauty, you're not just playing with words, you're playing with emotions, creating a tapestry of feelings that can lead to something more profound and intimate. So remember, fellas, the next time you want to ignite that spark, don't shy away from expressing how beautiful she is. Use it wisely and watch how it transforms your interactions into something electric and filled with potential. The more you can make her feel like the incredible woman she is, the more she'll be drawn to you. Not just for a single encounter, but for the long haul. So be bold, go for it, and with a safe, let's get a little bold, shall we? This next line is all about raw honesty and vulnerability, and trust me, it's a game changer. When you say, I get horny just from thinking about you, you're tapping into something primal and real. This line strips away pretense and gets right to the heart of desire. It's not just about the physical attraction, it's about the connection you share, the chemistry that ignites when you think of her. Imagine this. You're lying in bed, the evening light casting a warm glow in your room, and you shoot her this text. It's sincere, playful, and it opens the door to a deeper conversation about your desires and fantasies. The beauty of this line is that it's honest. You're not trying to be poetic or overly smooth. You're just stating a fact about how she affects you. This transparency creates intimacy. And in a world where everyone is trying to play it cool, when she reads this, it's likely to spark a reaction that's both playful and flirty. It shows that you're comfortable enough to express your feelings openly. Women appreciate honesty, especially when it comes to attraction. It signals that you're confident in your desire for her, and confidence is incredibly sexy. But remember, it's not just about dropping a line and waiting for the fireworks. You need to build on that moment. Use it as a springboard for a more in-depth conversation. Ask her what she thinks about when she thinks of you, or share a moment that drives your desire. This line also sets the stage for playful banter. You can follow up with something like, "What are you wearing right now?" Or, "Can you blame me for being a little distracted?" These types of questions keep the conversation light and fun while also hinting at your deeper feelings. The key is to maintain that playful tone while allowing for moments of vulnerability. It's this balance that can make your connection even stronger. Now, let's talk about the timing of this line. It's crucial to pick the right moment. You want to ensure that the vibe is right, maybe after a flirty exchange or when you both are feeling comfortable and open. If you just met or if the conversation is serious, this line could come off as too intense. But in the right context, it can be electric. It's about reading the room and knowing when to let your guard down. Also, be prepared for her response. She might laugh, tease you back, or even share her own feelings of desire. This can lead to a deeper conversation about what you both find attractive in each other, what fantasies you might have, or even what you're looking forward to in your next encounter. The beauty of being honest about your desires is that it can open up a dialogue that brings you closer together. And let's not forget about the power of anticipation. When you express how much she turns you on, you're not just stating a fact, you're also building excitement for the next time you're together. It's a reminder that you're thinking about her even when you're apart. This creates a sense of longing that can be very powerful in a relationship. The more you can build that anticipation, the more intense your time together will be. In the end, this line is about embracing your desires and being unafraid to share them. It's a way to keep the flame alive and ensure that your connection remains vibrant and exciting. So the next time you find yourself thinking about her, don't hesitate to let her know. Your honesty could be the spark that ignites something even more passionate. So remember, honesty is not just sexy, it's a gateway to deeper intimacy. Use this line wisely and watch how it transforms your conversations and your connection. You might just find that expressing your raw feelings can lead to some of the most memorable moments you share together. Next, picture this. You're sitting there, your mind racing with thoughts of her. You know exactly what you want to say, and you can almost feel the electric chemistry between you two. Now, let's dive into this next powerful message that's sure to keep the spark alive. I can't wait to play with your body part again. This line is not just flirty, it's playful and personal. When you fill in the blank with something specific about her, like her hair, her lips, or her hips, it shows that you appreciate her uniqueness. It's an invitation for fun, and it makes her feel cherished in a way that's truly intimate. Imagine this, you're sending her a text after an exciting date. You've laughed together, shared secrets, and perhaps even exchanged a few flirtatious glances. This message acts as a playful reminder of those moments, reigniting that chemistry. It's like a gentle nudge, encouraging her to remember the fun you've had together and the thrilling moments still to come. The beauty of this message lies in its specificity. Instead of a generic compliment, you're honing in on what makes her special to you. This attention to detail can make her feel seen and desired. However, it's essential to gauge her comfort level. If your relationship is still blossoming, you might want to ease into this kind of playful banter. But if you've shared a deeper connection, then this line is sure to bring a smile to her face, and maybe even a blush. Let's not forget the power of anticipation. When you send a message like this, it plants a seed in her mind. She starts to envision the moments you've shared, the chemistry that sizzles between you two, and the playful exchanges that keep things exciting. It encourages a sense of longing and excitement. Just the thought of being close to you again can send her imagination into overdrive, making her eager for your next encounter. Another layer to this message is the playful challenge it presents. It's an invitation for her to respond in kind, to reciprocate with her own playful banter. This can lead to a back and forth exchange that builds tension and excitement. For instance, if you say, "I can't wait to play with your lips again," she might reply with something equally enticing. This playful flirtation can keep the momentum going and deepen your connection. Kendra, moreover, this message can also serve as a conversation starter when you're together. Imagine being in a cozy setting, perhaps cuddled up on the couch or enjoying a drink. You can casually mention how much you enjoy certain aspects of her, leading to a deeper conversation about intimacy and attraction. This way, you create an environment where both of you feel comfortable expressing desires and fantasies. Also, consider the emotional aspect behind this line. It's not just about physical attraction, it's about the connection you share. When you express a desire to engage with her physically, it shows that you value her not just as a partner, but as a person. You appreciate her presence, her energy, and the way she makes you feel. This acknowledgement can create a sense of safety and trust, which is essential for any deepening relationship. Which is essential to the desirement of a relationship, when you're having an open communication. I'm just gonna memorize this one because I think it's so beautiful. When you write out, and let's be real here, confidence is key. When you send a message like this, it reflects your self-assuredness. You know what you want and you're not afraid to express it. This confidence can be incredibly attractive to women. It shows that you're comfortable in your own skin and that you know how to communicate your desires openly. As you craft your message, think about the context. Is it a late night text after a wonderful date? Or perhaps a midday message to brighten her afternoon? Timing can amplify the impact of your words. A well-timed message can create a sense of urgency and excitement, making her feel wanted and cherished. Moreover, this line can bridge the gap between friendship and romance if you're still navigating that territory. It can signal your intentions without being overly aggressive. By keeping it light and playful, you can gauge her reaction and adjust your approach accordingly. If she responds positively, you can gradually build on that momentum, exploring deeper emotional and physical connections. In the end, the goal is to create a space where both of you feel comfortable expressing your desires. When you share your excitement about wanting to be close to her, it opens the door for her to share her own feelings and desires. This mutual exchange fosters intimacy and connection, making it easier for both of you to explore your relationship further. And so as you prepare to send your next message, remember that you're not just sending words. You're crafting an experience, igniting her imagination, and inviting her into a world where both of you can explore your desires together. Use this message wisely and watch how it transforms the dynamic between you two. Imagine this. The sun is just beginning to rise, casting a warm glow in the room, and all you can think about is how much you long to be with her. So here's a thought that's not just a message, it's an invitation to intimacy, a spark that lights the fire of imagination. You send her a text saying, "I want to wake you up with a tangerine tonight." This isn't just any line, it's an opportunity to explore your desires together. People, this message works wonders when you're already in a sizzling relationship. It's not just about the act itself, it's about the anticipation it builds. Picture her waking up, the soft sheets wrapped around her, and the first light of dawn illuminating her face. You know that feeling? That's what you want to bring to her morning. This line is about sharing that intimate vision, allowing her to imagine not just the act, but the entire experience, the warmth, the closeness, the shared laughter, and the whispered words of affection. When you send this message, you're not just talking about physical intimacy, you're inviting her to embrace a moment filled with sensuality and connection. It's about waking her up not just to the day ahead, but to the feelings you share. You're crafting a narrative that makes her feel cherished and desired. You're setting the stage for a morning that starts with excitement and passion. But let's take it a step further. Think about how this line can be tailored to your unique relationship. Personalization is key. If you know she enjoys a particular act, mention it. If you have inside jokes or shared experiences related to those moments, weave them into your message. Remember that time we can be a perfect segue into your text. This not only shows that you're thinking about her, but also highlights the special bond you share. Timing is crucial here. Sending this text at the right moment, maybe during a cozy conversation or when you know she's winding down after a long day, can amplify its effect. It's like planting a seed of desire that can blossom into an unforgettable experience. Additionally, it's essential to read the room, so to speak. You want to ensure she's in a comfortable space emotionally and physically to receive such a message. If she's had a tough day, for instance, it might be better to start with something more reassuring and supportive before diving into the steamy stuff. It's all about balance and ensuring that your words are taken in the spirit they are intended. When she receives this text, the anticipation can be electrifying. She'll likely find herself smiling, her mind racing with thoughts of you, and the playful banter that follows can lead to deeper conversations about fantasies and desires. It opens up a dialogue not just about what you want to do, but also about what she enjoys, creating a safe space for both of you to express your desires. Moreover, this line can be an excellent segue into discussing boundaries and preferences. Communication is vital in any relationship, and being open about what excites you both can lead to new adventures. It's about exploring each other's likes and dislikes, making the connection deeper and more meaningful. As you both talk about these fantasies, you're not just discussing the physical, you're sharing pieces of your inner selves. This builds intimacy that goes beyond the bedroom, strengthening the emotional bond you share. You might find out that she has ideas she's been curious about exploring too. This can lead to planning something special, whether it's a surprise morning rendezvous or a weekend getaway that focuses on each other. And let's not forget about the power of aftercare. After a night filled with passion, taking the time to cuddle, talk about what you enjoyed, and share your feelings can create a lasting impact. It reinforces the connection you've built and shows her that you care not just about the act, but about her as a person. In summary, this line, "I want to wake you up with passion," is more than just a statement. It's an invitation that opens the door to deeper intimacy and connection. It's a way to share your desires, build anticipation, and strengthen your bond. Use it wisely, and you'll find that it can lead to unforgettable mornings filled with passion and love. Next up, let's dive into a line that perfectly captures the essence of longing and desire. This one is all about making her feel missed and wanted in a way that resonates deep within her heart. "I wish I was there with you right now. I don't know how much longer I can wait to see you." This message is a blend of vulnerability and yearning, and it's incredibly powerful when delivered right. Imagine the scene. You're separated by distance. Maybe she's away on a trip, or you're both caught up in your busy lives. Sending this message creates a sense of urgency and intimacy that can be incredibly enticing. It's not just about physical attraction. It's about making her feel as if she's a crucial part of your life, someone whose presence you genuinely miss. This line evokes emotions and can transport her into a world where she's the center of your thoughts, igniting her desire to bridge the gap between you two. As you craft this message, think about the moments you've shared. Reflect on the times when laughter echoed through the room or when you both got lost in deep conversation late into the night. By reminding her of those moments, you're not just expressing your current feelings, you're reigniting the connection that brought you together in the first place. It's essential to be sincere here. Authenticity goes a long way. When she reads your message, she should feel a rush of warmth, knowing that someone is thinking about her and longing for her presence. This can stir her imagination, making her envision the next time you'll be together. Will it be a spontaneous weekend getaway, or perhaps a cozy evening filled with shared secrets? The anticipation you create is a powerful aphrodisiac, a passion and tragedy. But let's talk about the emotional layer here. This line encapsulates a blend of desire and emotional intimacy. It tells her that you don't just want her physically, you genuinely miss her as a person. This balance is crucial. Women appreciate emotional depth, and by expressing that you're not just craving her body, but her company, you elevate your message. Now consider the timing of your text. If you send this when she's feeling a little down or lonely, it can lift her spirits. The thought that someone is missing her can be incredibly comforting and validating. It's a reminder that she matters to you. However, if you send it when she's busy or distracted, it might come off as less impactful. Timing is everything, and recognizing her emotional state can enhance the message's effectiveness. And you can also add a personal touch to this line, maybe reference a specific memory that makes you think of her, such as that time you shared a sunset or had a spontaneous dance in the living room. This not only makes your message more personal, but also reinforces the bond you share. It shows that your feelings aren't just surface level, they're rooted in genuine experiences that you cherish. In the context of your relationship, this message can act as a catalyst for deeper conversations. It opens the door for her to respond with her own feelings, creating a dialogue filled with longing and excitement. You might find that she reciprocates with her own thoughts about missing you, which can lead to plans for your next meeting, whether it's a cozy night in or a romantic dinner out. As you craft this message, remember that it's not about playing games or manipulating feelings. It's about expressing genuine emotions. Authenticity is attractive. When she feels that your words come from a place of sincerity, she's more likely to respond positively. When she replies, watch for her tone. If she's enthusiastic and reciprocates your feelings, you know you've struck the right chord. If she seems reserved, it might be worth taking a step back and ensuring she's comfortable with the emotional intensity. Relationships thrive on communication, and being attuned to her responses will help strengthen. Ultimately, saying, I wish I was there with you right now. I don't know how much longer I can wait to see you, is about more than just words. It's about building a bridge between your hearts. It's a simple yet profound way to let her know that she's on your mind and in your heart. As you send this message, picture her smiling at her phone, feeling flattered and cherished. That's the goal. To make her feel special and desired, to spark a connection that goes beyond the surface. The anticipation that follows can lead to unforgettable moments when you finally meet again. So remember, fellas, the power of longing and anticipation can be one of your most effective tools in creating desire. Use this message wisely and watch as it deepens your connection, elevating your relationship to new heights. Now, as we wrap up this video, keep in mind that it's not just about the words you say, but how you make her feel. Use this line to create an emotional bond, and she'll be counting down the moments until you're together again. So, there you have it. 10 powerful messages to ignite her imagination and bring her closer to you. But remember, it's not just about the words, it's about the timing, the confidence, and the connection you've built. Use these wisely, and you'll be well on your way. Now, go turn up the heat.